Welcome back! Now this video is actually going to be a little bit different from the videos that I normally put out because I'm actually not really going to play Evoland. Actually, you know, I might as well play Evoland because there's been some new options added to the game. First of all, I can actually control the volume of the music and sounds, which is fantastic. And apparently there's also a gamepad controls for this, so I'm not actually playing this with my keyboard and my mouse anymore, which was fine, but it felt very lacking. So yeah, I'm actually going to start a brand new game. I got the right key. But yeah, one of the things about this game that I actually really liked is everything that you see right here. You know, as odd as that might sound, the game was really good. It's just that everything feels like it was cut short at the end of the game. Now, as you saw through the videos, when I was moving along, I came to the end... Yes, thank you for the sword. I came to the end of the game really soon. Now, it wasn't such a bad thing that the game ended, except for the fact that I didn't really want it to end, but the game... phone always does this. But the game was fun. It just felt like by the time that you get to the second city... Yes, thank you, star. By the time that you get to the second city, you're thinking, oh, wow. So, I noticed that from the first town, that the inn was only like, what was it? It was like 10 coins or something? Okay, cool. So, I'm expecting the next inn to cost a lot more money. Okay. That's a reasonable, you know, assumption that it would cost more money. The second town doesn't have an inn. It has a save point and a healer who will heal you for free. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, the item shop is very expensive, and when you're going over there, you think, okay, so maybe the next town will actually have even more expensive, the more expensive items. So you kind of want to save up, but that's the last town. Everything that you can buy in there, that's it. And you don't really expect that. You expect, well, more. I mean, you don't go to the second town and think, well, that was a fun game. You go to the second town and think, okay, so I just started my adventure. And I'm not complaining about that, because the fact that the game was just fun beginning, you know? Like this part over here, I loved this part. I mean, when I saw this is like, oh crap, this is a reason to buy the game. And it's very possible that, seeing as how, like I said, phone! Okay, hold on. Okay, good. So, anyways, like I said, this was, for me, actually a reason to buy the game. And after I watched Rose play it, I actually just really wanted to buy it. I mean, it was just, wow, this is an awesome game. I want to play it, and freaking mouse is on screen. And that's the reason why you have the entire Let's Play. And I know that the videos were very long, and that's actually, I have free time, so I want to be able to play games. And seeing as how I want to play games, you get either a lot of videos or a video, well, videos that actually take a long time to do, which I think is okay every now and then. I'll let you read this part, but I'll talk over it. The entire idea is that I felt like the game had a solid beginning, a solid start, and then they felt rushed to complete it. I mean, can literally see the end of the game, the place that should, that you'd think would be the end dungeon, right outside of the second city. Yeah, it doesn't really take all that long to get there either. I mean, there's an entire possibility that if I really wanted to rush, I could probably get to that second city within a half-hour video. I mean, I wouldn't be leveling up very much at all, but whatever. I probably would be skipping a whole bunch of secrets, but regardless, I mean, the fact that you can actually do that is, well, it's annoying, honestly. I mean, you expect for a grand adventure. Even though you don't have said grand adventure, you still expect something more, You still wanted something else. I just felt like I felt kind of let down. I didn't really feel misguided or anything, and I don't feel like, seeing as how it wasn't as long as I would have liked, that it's a bad game. I wouldn't suggest people stay away from the game, but at the same time I can't really suggest people buying the game either, unless they add more to the game, to the overall experience. I mean, things like this. When I first played this Emuk totally screwed me over, because it was just so much stronger than the other slimes. I thought that this thing was going to kick my butt the first time I played it. And aside from the fact that I found out later on it's not a threat at all, I mean, another thing that I found out was that, yeah, I totally missed this secret up here. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Yeah, there's a star or something in here that you can only get before you kill off these monsters. Hey, I could have sworn I told you that... Okay, well, I'll save it here. And I could have sworn that there was a chest or something up here. But I'll kill these things off first, and then I'll go checking around. Because I know that there's going to be a chest right here, but whatever. Now, I know that it does seem like I'm a little bit better at this, and you're right, because with the gamepad, it makes this game so much easier. Okay, seriously, where is it? Yes, I know about you. You're going to turn it into the town, and I've been repeatedly told that I won't be able to get it, the secret that I missed from over here, if I don't... Huh. No, sorry. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about you right now. Now, as you saw, can't go in there, and I guess I do have to do this. Fine, whatever. Okay, well, the end of the game is short, and no one really likes it when they feel like their favorite games are cut short. I'm not talking to you, Baldy. Yeah, I remember you from last time. Anyways, not talking to Kid either, because honestly, they don't really have much to say. Might as well just go start unlocking stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I feel a little bit cheated by the... I think I said that earlier. I guess I don't really feel cheated. I feel like this is an alpha game, not a completed game, not even a beta game. I feel like it's an alpha where everything that we have is the sneak preview, and in later versions they will extend it, they extend the gameplay. Now, this is one thing that I never was able to get in the first place, Yeah, so secrets like this, I totally just didn't get it. I honestly had no idea about that. Now, awesome as that is, then there's also things like this. Totally would not have been able to get this one either. Anyways, let's go check the barrel and see if there's anything cool and interesting over here. Can't go out through there. Okay, so whatever. Secret entrance. Cool, cool. But, do any of you feel like that? Like, I know that this is a fairly cheap game. I know that it wasn't really designed to be expensive, and it wasn't really designed to, well, do a lot. But there's just so much to the game that they could have done that do feel like they maybe should have done it. I don't know. There's like, what, maybe 5 dungeons total in here, and 2 of them can't really be counted as dungeons because it's not really a dungeon. You play for all of a couple seconds and yeah. You play for just all of a couple seconds inside there. You know, maybe a couple of minutes if you're slacking or whatever. I guess seconds is an understatement, but I don't know. You go around and you're fighting, you're doing your stuff, and then it just ends. Now, people like ProJerd and all the other people that are reviewing this, they're going to give the game maybe not a bad score, you know, maybe 5 out of 10 or something like that. Or, you know, there are going to be other reviewers that really just hate on the game just because of the fact that it's short. I know a lot of reviews online also distinctly say that the game is short. And they're right. The game is short. A lot of people can beat this game in about 4 hours. I know that just from the videos, I think it was like 4.5 hours, I beat the game myself. And that was mostly just because I was grinding and because of lag. But, I mean, would I have chosen not to play the game had I known that it was just so short? I don't know. This is just one of those games that I want to play, so I decided to play it. And I'll leave it up to you. I'm not really gonna give this a score, and I'm not really trying to do another playthrough. I might, you know, occasionally show you where all the stars are, or maybe in the future I'll make a video where I show you all the stars and all the cards, and maybe show you all the achievements, but I don't really think that that's too important to the game. I think I missed out on all of maybe 5 achievements total. I mean, I really didn't miss all that much. I missed getting the 100%. I missed getting all the stars, all the cards, so that's 3 right there. I might have missed something else. I don't remember. I got 94.7% on my first playthrough. I think that that's pretty good. And certainly not nothing to slouch at. And I really am not a completionist like other people are, where they have to get 100%. You know, they have to be perfect at the game. And I know that I did complain about how this guy, compared to the girl, once she got her attack spell, was so much weaker, and even afterwards when he got that cool one-shot kill everything skill, he's still kind of weak, honestly. I mean, like I mentioned, wait all of 3 minutes and you can kill everyone. I mean, even though that there is this little time limit bar here, I could sit right here for 3 minutes, move, kill everything, sit for 3 minutes, kill everything. Wouldn't be very, you know, I don't know. I'm just ranting now. I keep on seeing new reviews popping up of this game, and I do feel like I should defend it a little bit because it is a good game. I just don't feel like it's the great game it should have been. I mean, from the first 2 hours of this game, or actually, right up until the point where I get over to, say, the second village, the second town, or whatever. From here until the second town, I would actually put this game on par with most any Super Nintendo game that you would really like. I know that maybe that'll be high praise for this game, but this is just from the first couple of instances. And a lot of people are going to think that I'm crazy for that just because you can't judge an entire game's popularity on the first hour or 2 of gameplay, whereas the second hour or 2, while isn't necessarily bad, feels highly rushed. I mean, shouldn't that count against it? Yeah, it should, and it does in a lot of people's eyes, and even in my eyes, just because I feel like it's an unfinished game that was just rushed and completed early. I mean, in an RPG game, you have to feel like there are multiple elements to the game that spans from point A to point B to point C, all the way up to Z. And I kind of feel like it went from point A to point B to point C to point Z directly after that. A, B, C, Z, end of the alphabet, you know? It really does feel like, let's just put it out now. Get some money, you know? And they did do the patch to be able to do the gamepad and the music, which everyone complained about, and it's a good upgrade. I feel like I'll be much better at this game. Do I feel like I'm going to want to continue playing this game over and over and over? Nope. I'm going to feel like I'm going to want to play this maybe one more time, get 100%, and then probably never touch it again. And that kind of makes me sad, honestly. When you play a game that you end up really liking, you shouldn't feel like you should only play it once. You should feel like you are wanting to go back to this over and over again. Yeah, chick, I heard you. I mean, if Legend of Zelda series was like that, where you only played it once, I don't think that the series would have kicked off. The fact is that it's such an awesome game that you really just want to keep on playing the entire series. Now, I told my friend that I'd name her after her this time. So yeah, you've seen Hay before, you all know her, you all love her, or she'll beat you with a mallet. Yeah, she's kind of like that. Harsh. But Do you ever feel like that? Do you get games that you end up really liking and near the end is just a big disappointment, but you don't really want to hate on the game just because you ended up really liking most of the game? Like, I know that many people are not going to go back and play or repeat games that they didn't end up liking for most of the game, but surely you're going to not mind it. You're not going to think, oh, well, because I didn't like the ending, I won't ever play this game again. I know that there are definitely some games like that. Like, there are other games, which is completely off topic from what I was just talking about. Games like, for instance, Chrono Trigger. I really liked that game. I put a lot of hours into Chrono Trigger because it demands a lot of hours into Chrono Trigger. And my god, the amount of grinding it took just to be able to feel like you were safe, I guess is the right word. You know, to the point where you feel like you could actually go into anything around where you were at with relative safety. That took some effort, but you felt good about that effort. Would I necessarily go and play that game again? It's possible, but at the same time, I'm looking at it as a matter of, oh god, all that grinding again. I know that the grinding is a big part of the game, and I know that it's a positive aspect just because the fighting isn't bad, but, and if you were just to be able to play through the game, I wouldn't feel that bad about the game, the amount of times that you battle, just because if you don't really need to grind, and grinding is only for all the extras instead of grinding to be able to not die off. I mean, when you feel like if you do not grind, then you will die, that to me is just kind of fluff. I mean, I know that there has to be that aspect of, oh, I'm getting stronger and all, but I don't really want to spend, you know, over half the game doing nothing but grinding in a game that is, crap, oh well, Clank, sure, I'll be Clank. Anyways, I don't really, who really wants to play a 10-hour game where 6 hours, well, maybe not 6, but 4 hours is done with nothing but grinding? I wouldn't want to play that. That sounds horrendously boring to me. I mean, would I prefer buying a 6-hour game over a 10-hour game, knowing that I wouldn't be forced to grind through the game? Actually, yeah, I probably would. I mean, at the same time, I might initially think, okay, well, you know, why am I missing so much? My god. But no, I might initially think, well, I'm hoping this game's gonna be good if it's not gonna, you know, have a lot of time to it, but whatever. I don't know. I'm honestly just ranting now. And you're probably all bored of this. I'm kinda bored myself, which is bad. Games shouldn't be boring. They should be fun. A game that you play is what you play to get out of being bored. So this isn't right. I feel... you know how I feel. I've told you plenty of times by now. Ranting, ranting, ranting. more ranting. I'm thinking that seeing as how I still need to upgrade my CPU, that I'm going to go back and play some 8-bit games, or, you know, more childish games, I guess. Games from my childhood. I want to do a series with a friend of mine who is always too busy to play, do anything, because he's using all of his free time doing nothing. I don't really understand that. Always too busy to actually hang out because he's too busy doing nothing, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe I'll do it with hay or something. Dylan is doing his college thing, so he's been AFK. If anyone's actually wondered the reason why it is that he's been busy, it's college. Apparently that's a big thing. Yeah. Now where was it? Here it is. Yeah, I totally missed the secret too last time, I believe. Anyways, so yeah. Hachi, did I say? Ignores, man, if I said something else. Hachi, yeah. Hachi, ha 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 ha. Sorry, I apologize if I accidentally said his real name. You don't really care though. And I don't really think he does either, but whatever. I shouldn't. So yeah. Hachi is doing the college thing, and Hey is... she does like games, but some of the times I've asked her to play games with me, she's been kind of into her book. And the game that she really wants to play is Guild Wars 2. And I can't record that very well. I mean, I could record Path of Exile better than I could record Guild Wars, and it sort of sucks, because she doesn't really like Path of Exile, she prefers Guild Wars, just because Path of Exile is sort of a point-and-click adventure-ish type thing, since you point to move, and you also point to attack, and you point to do everything! Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. I feel like, you know, we're on that level, where you just know. Yep. But yeah, coming soon I will be putting out some new videos of older games. If you have any suggestions on types of games that you want me to play, or, you know, game titles themselves, then I'll be playing those. All the games that I play will be on emulator, just because it's so much easier for me to record. I honestly don't have the programs to be able to record it from my computer. And even though I'll have a lot of those games, if not all of them, the last thing I would want to do is something silly or stupid, like record my TV recording it. That would just be horrible. Okay, here, Life Phone. Why is it that they never used this again? That would be fantastic. It was a one-time thing. I'm ranting again. Anyways, I'll let you all watch the rest of this video, and pretty much just gonna go get the crystal, and that'll be it. So I'm gonna stop talking now and just let you watch. Bye. So yeah, folks, yeah, I'm not really going to do anything else with the game for now. I'm just going to save it and exit. But thank you for watching. I know that that's been a very long video, and well, honestly, I'm over half the game already. I mean, you watched me play half the game. Didn't take very much time at all. Most of the game is actually just grinding for the money to be able to buy the rare card and buy everything, and the game's almost over. There's like one dungeon to the south, then there's another half, like, not really half dungeons, it's like quarter dungeons. And then the final boss, which is a joke, seeing as how you can't beat him. You just go in there, you let him kill you, don't use any of your stuff, then you get super powerful, and then you can fly anywhere you want to, and then go fight the boss, and don't get to use that superpower. I feel like this is making me into a downer, dude. I feel like I wanted to come over here and say that this is a good game, and it is a good game, but this should be a beta. It shouldn't be a completed game. It shouldn't be anywhere close to it. I don't know. Anyways, I'll let you go with that. Tell me what game it is that you want me to play next. I'll probably be starting on the original Nintendo. If there's a particular... sorry. My friends is messaging me on Skype. Anyways, if there's a particular game that you want me to play on the regular Nintendo, original Nintendo, that is, then yeah, go ahead and leave that down in the comment box below. Yeah, especially co-op games. I really like co-op games, but if there's a particular game that you want me to play, I'll pretty much play whatever it is that you want me to play. I might be doing a separate subsection where I play entire video games of my choice that I believe that I can beat in a single day. These videos might be anywhere between, well, maybe, 20 minutes long to 5 hours long, depends. Anything that I can beat in a full day, it'll be in its own series called Done in a Day, where obviously I do video games which are done in a single day. So yeah, thank you for watching, and leave me comments on what games that you want me to play next. Bye bye.